My hair is a mess. My cloffice is a mess. I literally look like how everything is going on right now in my life, and that's unfortunate. All I got to say is stop playing with black people. Just stop.
I wanna say happy birthday to you. It's so right. I wanna say happy birthday. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Close your eyes and make that wish. Think about it and blow out your candles. Close your eyes and make that wish. Let's go. Think about it and blow out. I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday.
All right. Why did I act like I got my glasses on? All right. Hey, y'all. It is the end of the day. It is 6:18. I just finished cooking his steak, and of course he had to take a little nibble of it, and he is so ready to bust down. He's gonna let it sit and marinate because you're supposed to let it sit after you've cooked it. So I put it on the electrical grill, and then I seared it on both sides for about 5 minutes, and then I put it in the oven for, I'm gonna say a total of maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and then I flipped it in between, and then yeah, it was pretty much done. So and I put it in the oven for about 400 degrees. So he's gonna eat that later on tonight. I had to even remind him about Father's Day because Father's Day is in 2 weeks, and he liked his gifts, and he doesn't want much for Father's Day. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. We don't really have anything planned today or for the rest of the week. He does want to go see He-Man. I think that's what it's called. So I don't know when we're planning on doing that, because we have to see what Tracy's schedule is, so that way we can go and see that sometime in the near future, because it's supposed to do a premiere for Wednesday, but it doesn't like officially open until Friday. Hopefully it's good. If y'all grew up in the 80s, y'all know that this is a live action movie of the cartoon He-Man. I never watched it, but my man is old, so he remembers watching it when he was a kid. So I don't remember watching it. But yeah, we'll probably do that this weekend. I have to work starting tomorrow. Don't want to work. I want to be off from work. But, you know, bills still got to get paid, you know what I'm saying? So we got to do that. But yeah, I'm just sitting here listening with my headphones, because y'all heard my son got my TV blasting with whatever it is that he watching on this TV, child. And I'm just catching up on some vlogs. I'm also trying to edit vlogs before this vlog, so y'all probably won't see this vlog until like July, maybe August. I don't know. I have a lot of vlogs that I do need to catch up on. And so yeah, if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your girl. Make sure you like, comment, and share, because that helps out with the YouTube algorithm and pushes my content out to more people like yourself who enjoy content like this. And I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye. All right. Hey y'all, happy Friday. My hair is a mess. My clofus is a mess. I literally look like how everything is going on right now in my life, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So as I say, this is real life, you know what I'm saying? So we're not for the aesthetics over here, okay? But yeah, it is Friday. I am happy. I made it through a 4-day work week. Thank you, Jesus. Today is like really a sign that today is Friday, because I'm getting a lot of people who feel the privilege needs to be effective when it comes down to me. It isn't, or effective to getting what they want, and it doesn't work for me. So yeah, so for those of y'all who don't know, I work in customer care, auto leasing, and loans. So I work basically with clients who have customers who either sign for a lease or sign for a loan automobile. Okay. But anywho, today is Friday. Tonight is game night. Game 2. Okay. About to be up 2-0. Okay. I even called it first game. Babe was like, I think he said the Spurs were going to win by 4. And I told him, no, the Knicks are going to win by 10. And what happened? Game 1. They won by 10, right? So yeah. I don't know what they're going to go up by. I feel like the Spurs are going to win tonight. And then we go home. And then, yeah. But I'm hoping that the Knicks win tonight. But I feel like the Spurs are going to win tonight. And if they don't, then hey. Babe's birthday was cool. All we did was just chill at the house. I made his steak. He devoured it. Okay. Toe it up. So he was very happy about that. He wasn't expecting me to get that. He was surprised that I went to Tillman's by myself, but I told him, yeah, I went and I got your stuff. He liked his gifts, and especially his candy. Can't take that man away from no candy, child. And then, yeah, he loved his homemade cake by Tracy. It was a, oh my gosh, what is that junk called? I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. I completely forgot what it was called. Biscoff cookie. There you go. Biscoff cookie cake. So she made that back in February, and he was like, that's what I want for my birthday. So she stayed up pretty much all night making it for his birthday, and then he got to eat it when she got home, because she said specifically she wanted to wait for him, or have him wait until she got off from work. So yeah, so that's pretty much all he did. He was off all this week, and he enjoyed it. Well, he's back to work today, because he said that he didn't have any more hours, so he's working today. And he did not want to work, but he just didn't have enough hours for him not to work today. So yeah. Yesterday we went to the park. We took the boys to the park. I'd never been to this park. I didn't even know this park was there on Bay Meadows. So the kids enjoyed it. I'm thinking about taking them today, but y'all, your girl had a scare, okay? I was 10 days late. 10 days late, y'all. Do you know how freaked out I was when I realized how late I was? But Auntie Flo showed up. Okay, so she showed up yesterday, and I'm thinking about taking the boys today, but I don't know, because I am on my first 4 days. It's just flow. Okay, so I don't know if I want to take that chance and be out there and have an incident or an accident, whatever you want to call it. So I'll probably not take them today. But the good thing is I'm not in pain. Normally I would be balled up in a ball on my bed crying for agony. Okay. But ever since I've been taking these vitamins, these last 3 months, I feel like all of that has been subsiding. It's like when I took the birth control. Only thing with the birth control, it had me bleeding for 2 weeks. So yeah, had me bleeding for 2 weeks, and that's a no-go. So that's why I had to stop it in January, and then I found a new doctor, tried to do all this blood work, figure out what's going on with you, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to diagnose me with having PCOS or PMOS or whatever they're newly calling it. So yeah, I've just been taking matters into my own hands and taking vitamins, and it feels like that has been working for me. So yes, along with the weight loss. So far, I have lost 6 pounds in 2 months. So yeah, I feel like everything is on the up and up. Okay. I just need to incorporate more walking. Definitely need to figure out my diet on what I need to eat, and then also making sure I'm not just not eating and snacking all the time, eating meals, and that's that. Okay. And just making sure that the meals don't go over the set amount of calories that I need to eat. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I need to look on my app and figure that out. But that is pretty much all that's been happening. Oh, we also had the maintenance team come in and work up on our bathroom. They have some other stuff that they need to look into, because fingers crossed, prayers in the air, your girl finds a new place to stay at, because this place is getting bonkers. Okay, I'm getting tired of seeing the same place. That's why I don't think I can do a house, because I get bored easily. So if I get bored easily, I'm gonna be like, babe, I'm ready to sell this house and get another one type situation. Like, I think I just meant to be a nomad. I don't know, but I need to have my kids to have structure. So that's the main reason why I'm not just up and packing and leaving whenever I feel like I want to. So I want them to have some kind of structure in their life. So yeah, but let me go ahead and go. My camera is blinking, saying that it's about to die. So if we go to the park today, then I will pick up the camera. If not, I'll pick up the camera tomorrow and we'll go to the park. Probably go to the park early in the morning because those kids were out yesterday. Oh my gosh, those kids were out, and the gnats and the bugs were out. Ugh, me and my husband was like, time to go. And then there were so many kids there. Gentle parenting. I'm like, babe, I'm getting overstimulated. We need to go. You know, we need to go. And he was just laughing at me because he's just like, because at that point, I'm just like, I want to snatch that kid up and just be like, sinner and hush. But I can't do that because it's my kid. Bye. All right, y'all. We are about 5 minutes from being off the clock, and I think I'm going to call out for the rest of the night because I'm too overstimulated. Even though the calls have been slow, it's still having to deal with special people on these calls, and I don't feel like dealing with that later on tonight. So I think I'm going to call out from work. I'm not 100% sure yet. Gotta think about that. Yeah, I'm officially overstimulated. I think that call was like my final straw, and I think I'm just gonna tap out for today. So yeah, so we don't have nothing else to do today. I was gonna have the kids go to the park, but over the summer, I don't know if I told you guys, Chris got a packet from his what's his daggone teacher? ELE? Is that what she's called? Basically, the teacher that sits in class with him and helps him extra when he's in class with math and reading and stuff like that, because he's on an IEP along with Angelo. So Christian got a packet, and Angelo did not get a packet, but I didn't find, YouTube actually recommended something to me that I actually like, that I feel like he can benefit from, Angelo. So I think it's called IXL.com, and basically it has pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. You can do a self-diagnostics on whatever grade level you want to have them do the diagnostics on, and then it recommends what they need to practice, and then from there it gives like questions to the answers that were answered incorrectly or what he needs more help on. So hold on, y'all. I'm trying to clock out and then take time off at the same daggone time. At the same dang time. So yeah, so when we went to the park yesterday, I have been having them do it Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we went to the park yesterday. So I told Angelo he's going to have to do double the work today. And so is Chris. But Chris got a packet that she says if he does one worksheet a day, then he will basically have work to do for 8 hours. Not 8 hours, for 8 weeks, girl. So yeah, he has, so yeah, so they said one packet a day will last him 8 weeks. So that should be the entire summer for him. So he's going to have 2 packets, one on front, one on the back. And then Angelo does his diagnostics. He said he's going to do 3 math and 3 math and 3 reading. I think that's what he said. Because normally I have him do, I have him do 3 per day. So 3 math per day and 3 English and reading per day. So he's going to do 6 today. And then I have him read a brief chapter book, the book that he is reading. Hubby cleaned the boys' room, so he found some other books and stuff for him to read. I do need to purchase more books for him to continuously keep reading. The one book that he's reading is about magnets, and he claims he read it, but you know, when it's a fresh book, it's hard to keep open. So I don't even argue with him. I'm just like, do what you're told. Just read the book. Even if you read it already, read it again. So he's reading that, and they're short chapters. They're probably like 2 or 3 pages long, and it's more has pictures than anything. So he's not reading for a long period of time. But yeah, that's what we are about to do. They're about to eat lunch. I just snuck off from work to make their lunch. And so yeah, when they're done with that, I gotta help Christian out with his stuff. And I like the worksheets that they gave him because they're very repetitive. So it's not learn this and then on to something new. It's more so learn this first, learn something new, but come back to what we originally were learning. So I like that it's doing that, because he's now starting to get the hang of how the questions are being asked and understanding this is what they're looking for. So that's cool. So let me go ahead and go. I've already clocked out for the day. I'm not coming back tonight because that last customer just gave confirmation, girl, don't come in tonight. Knicks are playing tonight, game 2, baby. So yeah, so we got that going. Then I have to turn around and pick Tracy up from work. Hopefully it's not no rainstorms that just spontaneously happen. But the weather is saying that it's just cloudy, but here in Florida, you're never going to know. So yeah, so I'll probably take them to the park early tomorrow morning. And then, because I think Tracy works in the morning, or whenever she works, I'm going to drop her off, and then we'll go to the park, hang out for a little bit, come back home, because I think she does work late on Saturday. So yeah, because gas is high. Well, gas actually came down. I think it's like $3 and some change now. So that is a plus. We just filled the tank up Tuesday, I think. I can't remember. But we ain't been riding and sliding like that. We're probably not going to be doing a lot of that until closer we get to school. And we have 3 dates that we have to look forward to in July. They have a meeting for, what they say, the fall programs. So football, volleyball, and cheer. I asked Angelo if he wanted to go and see what that's about for the volleyball. Not doing football. And he was like, yeah, we can go to the meeting and see. So we'll see how that goes. And then we have the middle school 6th grade shindig, or whatever they call, basically kids from L to Z with their last names L to Z, and then everyone before that, separate times. One is in the morning. Thank God ours is the last name is in the end of the alphabet, because I don't know how I could have done it early that morning with a bunch of kids, because child, I didn't know how I was going to do it on his field trip with how those kids were wired. 6 o'clock in the morning, wired. So yeah, so thank God his is in the afternoon, so we got to do that. And then a couple of days later is his orientation, and it's going to be the same L to Z. That group goes in the afternoon. So I already put time off for those 2 dates. And then I don't know if I put it in for the whatchamacallit, for the fall sports. So nothing set in stone. We're just going to see what they're talking about, how much money I got to spend, and all the things, and my time that I have to give up, because that's pretty much what's going to happen. I got to give up my time as well. But yeah, let me go ahead, eat my lunch, wait for them to finish their lunch, and then I'll show y'all what Chris and Angela is working on. I don't think I gave you the website. IXL. It was a quick ad that I saw on, excuse me, a quick ad that I saw on YouTube, and I was like, that sounds interesting. And I basically pay $15 a month for it, and you can do, I think it's lower the monthly payment is lower if you know that your child is worse in one subject than the other. But with Angelo, he needs work on math and English. So I pay $15 a month. I just started this month. And so I'll probably cancel it come August, maybe. And then we'll see how he does. And then if it's not working out, then I'll probably just recharge my card again for the service, so that way he can get extra help with the stuff that he's learning in school. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all once he once we're done with lunch. Oh, and then there's a third level where you get English, math, science, and social studies, and that's probably what he's going to need, because that's going to be his core classes next year: math, English, science, social studies. And then he's either going to have health or gym the first semester, and then whatever he didn't take first semester, that's what he's going to take the second semester. And then I think he gets an elective. So we went up to the school and got a sheet, filled out the electives that he wanted. You had to pick like 5 of them and put them in order from greatest to least. So number 1 is the one that you actually really want. Number 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is your least what you want. So he did that. So we just gotta wait until his schedule gets set up. Hopefully it'll be set up soon, because yeah, I want to know what he has to take before going to this orientation. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, eat my lunch, and I'll be back to show y'all the website and what Chris has to work on. Yeah. All right, so apparently Mr. Angelo decided to go ahead and start on his work. So it says match the words to the pictures. So he has to do that. It tells him questions answered. And then normally if he gets the answer wrong, I love how that you can scroll up and down here. It gives like an explanation of why the answer was wrong and how to solve the answer or solve the question the next time to make sure that the answer is correct. So up here it shows the My IXL, and it tells you what you should work on. So yeah. And then I think it even has it for like Florida curriculum, because I was playing around with it the other day. Yeah, so this is what they recommend. This is the Diagnostics Center. So it gives you a breakdown of recommended skills for math, and then his language arts is what is recommended. I don't know if this is a low score or what, but based on what his score was, it gives him his diagnostics on what to work on. And then here is his analytics. And right now it's showing that he is currently improving in the math. Grammar, mechanics, vocabulary. And then here's a list of all the things that he's worked on. So yeah, I'm gonna let him get to it so that way he can finish, because obviously he act like he got somewhere to be. So we're gonna go ahead and have him start, and then Christian, sit your butt down and eat them chips. Doing all this ripping and running with a bag of chips in your hand. Hey! Alright, so this is his worksheet. He's got 2 packets basically. So this is packet A. It says week 1 So we're gonna do 2, actually 1, because it says week 2 right here at the top.
Oh.
So next week, so we're just gonna do 1 worksheet today, and then
Worksheet.
next week we'll tackle some more, and we'll go by the weeks. So depending on how his mood is and how he's understanding everything, we're either going to be going slow or fast, based on how he's feeling. So yeah, that is the work that we got going on for them this summer. All right, y'all, I am back after a long nap. Okay, now I know I said I was feeling okay, but baby, once I think 3:30 hit, yeah, it literally felt like my uterus was about to fall out. So yeah, I had to take me some 2 Tylenol and went night night. So currently up finishing what I semi started with the boys' laundry, because they literally have no clothes. So well, I washed their non-bleach white clothes, and that's all I washed. I'm now washing their shorts and tops and underwear and stuff like that right now. They just took their bath, and I'm sitting here watching the Three Stooges because I think I'm caught up with all of my YouTube girlies for watching their content. And yeah, it's gonna be a chill night. We're not gonna be doing nothing. I told the boys I was gonna take them to the park tomorrow because your girl was down bad. Okay. So we're gonna go when we drop Tracy off at work, and then probably afterwards we'll go to Dutch Bros. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Just to get them like a little refresher or whatever. I didn't know today was donut day, so I don't know. These donut companies just aren't doing it for me anymore. And low key, I've been feeling like I want to make my own donuts. So yeah, I was thinking of getting like a bread maker just to knead all the stuff together. I ain't got time for all that extra mess. Just make the dough for me, okay? With the bread maker, it does pretty much everything. It literally, all you have to do is just put all the ingredients that you need in there to make the bread, and it even cooks the bread for you. So I just needed to knead the dough, whatever dough that I'm trying to create, and then I'll take it from there. I want to start making my own pasta. Like, I really want to get into that because these companies are just ridiculous, y'all. So if I could make my own pasta, my own bread for my bagels, pizza dough, sandwich bread, like the sourdough and all those things, $5 who, $10 where, all that is literally going into my pocket, because literally I get the eggs from Sam's and I get the big things of eggs. Yeast I don't think is that expensive. I never bought yeast before. And then flour, we get the big flour from Sam's. I do need to get some more sugar this time around when we go shopping for groceries. I feel like all of that, since we already have it in the house, cuts down on the cost of having to purchase bread, pasta, and all the things, because we can literally make it at home. And I definitely want to try how to figure out, well, not how to figure out, but make my own sauce, red sauce for like spaghetti and stuff like that, because I normally use Prego, and I don't know, it doesn't taste right anymore. I never had to doctor up Prego before. Like, Prego had its own taste. Ragu is like watery spaghetti sauce, so I don't use that. I never liked it. But the Prego, I liked it because it was nice and thick and it had taste to it. But now it's just bland and I have to doctor it up myself. So there's a lot of things that I've been thinking about doing that I want to do for myself to make, because these companies are just like really getting ridiculous with their prices. They're adding all these things into them, and all those items are now saying they're related to cancer. And it's like, if I could sit here and try to prevent it, then I feel like I accomplished something. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like with me still eating that stuff is causing my chances of getting cancer higher versus if I was to grow my own plants, grow my own vegetables, just basically do what we were doing back in, I'm gonna say maybe the 50s and before. Definitely before, because I don't think a lot of grocery stores, well, for us, we definitely had to raise our own things and buy amongst each other, because these people didn't want our dollar. So, and that's basically what's really happening right now, is they want to go back to those days. And it's like, why would you want to go back to those days? Did y'all not see Target? So yeah, and even Cadillac appreciated the black dollar because they did not want us having our money in the banks. And Cadillac was about to go into bankruptcy because I believe that was the Second World War. I can't remember. It was some kind of recession that happened. And because black people saved their money in their home, because we didn't have the right to be having our money in banks, they basically kept Cadillac in business. So yeah, so it's like, how y'all gonna sit here and say that our money is no good when our money definitely helps in the economy, more so than our white counterparts? So yeah, and now they got this whole controversy where they're trying to get us to shop black again, all because of the trial that took place with the Asian gas station store owner, who people found out has a wing place right up the street from where his gas station was. Y'all, all I got to say is stop playing with black people. Just stop. Just let it go. Okay? If anything, y'all need us more than we need y'all. The only reason why we come to y'all is because y'all are in our neighborhoods. Okay? So don't get it twisted. If you were so welcomed on the other side, they would have y'all in their neighborhoods. Okay? They have the franchise names: P.F. Chang's, Maggiano's, Olive Garden. Those are the people. Cheesecake Factory. Okay? Those are the people. They don't have the Asian mom and pop shops in their neighborhoods. Y'all are all in our neighborhoods. Okay? So I'm going to let that sit there because I can go on and on and on talking about that. And it just really like ticks me off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take all the liquor stores away. Go ahead and take all that stuff out. Clean up. Clean house. We don't need liquor in our systems like that. We don't really need your Asian food like that, to be honest. Because now with TikTok, we can make it at home and probably make it better. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because anything that we touch as Black Americans, if they have not realized this yet, anything that we have touched, we make it 100 times better. It's just 100 times better. So yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. I know it wasn't much, but like I said, your girl was down bad. I'll probably pick the camera up tomorrow when I take the boys to the park so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's a really nice park. They have a basketball court, they have a soccer field, they have a baseball field, they have a walking trail, and it's like a man-made, I don't want to say lake. What is it? I guess it's a lake. I don't know. But yeah, it's really nice and quiet out there. It was just a lot of kids out there the other day. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't deal. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along tomorrow. Sunday, we're definitely not doing nothing because we really don't do anything on Sunday. Other than just chill and relax and get ready for the work week. So yeah, I will pick you guys up tomorrow and hopefully the Knicks win. But for some reason, I'm feeling like the Spurs are going to win tonight. I don't know by how much, but I just feel like it's going to be a close game and the Spurs are going to pull it off. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I will show y'all the score once the game is over with. Toodles. Do you hear the disrespect that they doing? This daggone song in the background. Raggedy.